Expendables. Yep. Expendables review. Uh, I just saw this. I really just got out of the movie. Came home and this was a really pretty cool movie. A good throwback to the '80s slash '90s type movies for action movies. It was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. Um, Statham and Stallone had a lot of good moments in this movie together. I didn't expect they were going to be the ones who were working together a lot. I thought it was going to be, um, I thought Arnold was going to have a bigger role, but they made a joke about him where there's a scene where when he's first introduced, and he's like, he's talking to Bruce Willis and Stallone, and he walks off after saying whatever, and then Bruce Willis is like, "What's his problem?" And Stallone's like, "He wants to become president." And the whole audience laughed at that. That was pretty cool because he's the governor and all that, and he's you know the joke worked out pretty well. But yeah, I thought those two were gonna be working together, but he had a minor role, and that was the last we saw of him. Um, I didn't even know Stone Cold was gonna be the villain in here. I didn't know that. I thought he was gonna be one uh of the good guys, but he played a good villain. He gave Stallone a good fight in this movie. He beat the crap out of him a couple times, as a matter of fact. Uh, Man, this was some really good. This has some really good down to earth moments, like when Ivan Drago's character. I call him I like to call him Ivan Drago because that's who he is to me. But yeah, Ivan Drago was in here. He had some pretty good moments. I thought he was going to end up. He did kind of betray the group, but in the end he came through and they forgave him and everything like that. Uh, so that's that. Jet Li was pretty good in here. He was actually pretty funny. I thought he was going to be a little bit more serious, but he was actually kind of the comic relief, in a way. Mr. Luke Cage was pretty good in here. Man, when that machine gun, when he had that gun, that bad boy was loud, and it just ripped through the soldiers they were fighting. It was pretty awesome, great stuff. Um, let's see. I mentioned Austin. Mickey Rourke. Mickey Rourke's character was cool. He was like a tattoo artist, and basically he was talking about it, like his kind of story was he um, really just wants to settle down with a woman, and he really can't because he can, but because he has he used to be an executioner, and he's really just he's had a lot of women in his life, and there's even one chick who comes into the tattoo shop with him and Stallone's character, and they're pretty much talking about the past and all that, and they have a really cool scene with Mickey Rourke and how he kind of feels about what he did in the past when he was an executioner. His character was great. Statham, Jason's character. His character was cool also. He was very good with knives. Um, Come to find out his wife was actually seeing another man when he got back from the mission. And his character was definitely very close to Stallone's character because throughout the movie they were kind of making jokes towards each other and stuff like that. But in the end, they were a very good team. And also his character, he gets to he just tells the woman he was with. He doesn't really get mad with her. He's just like, okay, he leaves the first time, but he comes back and come to find out, she was, the new boyfriend she had was getting her ass beat. He beat her in the face, and Statham's character pretty much got the guy, and they were playing basketball, and he went to the basketball court and pretty much just owned the guy, and that was that. Stallone's kind of love interest, actually, she was the daughter of one of the villains in the movie, and I thought at the end she was gonna, her and Stallone were gonna hook up, but again, kind of surprised me. I was like, oh, okay, Statham made a joke about. He was like, you know what? I never really saw her as your type anyway, and they kind of laughed at that. I thought that was cool. What else can I talk about? Shoot. There's a lot of happening here. I think it's 2 hours and 20 minutes long. I know it's like 2 hours or an hour or something long. But it was really good. If you're a fan of the old school action movies, definitely go see this. It's a great way to kind of spend your weekend. Just watching this is great. I'm definitely gonna try and see it again if I can. There's another movie I want to see, but it's not even playing at my theater. But I have to travel to see that one. But yeah, if I can't go see Scott Pilgrim, I'll definitely go see this again because my theater's just not playing Scott Pilgrim. But back to the Expendables. I think I'm gonna do a video on what I would like to see if they do a sequel. I was kind of hoping we would see a little bit of a tribute to the other action stars, like definitely Bruce Lee. I thought they were definitely gonna like at least mention him. Kind of look like a little tribute to him or something like that, but they didn't, which is cool. But if they do a sequel, I would definitely like something like that. And there's some other people I like to see in here that do a sequel. I'm gonna do a video about that later on. But yeah, this movie gets a 10 out of 10 for me. It delivers. It's pretty much what I expected to see, and I enjoyed myself a lot at the movies with this movie. So if you get the chance, check it out. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I am out. Bloody days, gory nights.